Okay, here we go. This is Garrett. I remember a long time ago, I was much younger. I was working at a limousine company. I was actually the boss at nighttime. And my job was getting worse and worse. Some of my coworkers were turning against me. And I had a talk with another Christian brother. He was a friend of mine back in the day. He was working there too. And I told him what was going on. I told him how people were turning against me, gossiping about me, lying about me. And he said, Garrett, God wants you to leave. He wants you to quit. He wants you to go do your other job. So what did I do? I didn't listen. And what happened was 2 weeks later, I had a terrible argument with the owner's dad. Yes, the owner of the company with his dad. And the argument got personal, and he was talking about my mom and dad and saying bad things. It was terrible, and it happened in front of some other people. So obviously now I quit. Now I'm fired. I'm driving home. I'm shaking. I'm nervous. I'm afraid. I don't know where I'm going to work. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. And I call the same brother on the phone, and I share with him what just happened at work. And he told me, Garrett, God told you were supposed to quit, and you didn't. You didn't obey. You didn't listen. Well, years later, I'm trying to obey now. He told us 2.5 years ago we had to move to Florida, and we did. And now he's telling us that Jesus wants us to move back to Las Vegas, and we are going to whenever he wants to sell our condo, because God's Son controls everything. So we want to obey. I want to obey Jesus every day as he speaks in my heart, as he speaks in your heart. You want to obey him. We have to push away the fear and push away the anxiety. Those are two types of demons. If you're sure the Lord told you to change churches, you want to do it. If he told you to stop dating your boyfriend or girlfriend, you want it to stop. If he told you to move and you're sure about it, you want it to move. If he tells you to change jobs and you're sure of it, you want to change jobs. We want to have a heart that is pliable. We want to have a heart that the Lord can work with, molding us and shaping us. And one of the ways we get a heart like that is by humbling ourselves and letting the pride go. Hopefully you've been working on that. What could be more important than working on humbling yourself? So, this is a video of encouragement as I say goodbye. If you're sure the Lord's been speaking something to you, you want to obey. You want to do it. You want to get on it. You want to make this important. When the creator of the universe is speaking to you, you want to stop everything you're doing and listen. And even that takes grace from God to be able to do. I want to listen to the Lord more and more. When I'm sure that I heard from him, I pray he gives me grace. I pray he gives you grace. Grace to obey, grace to listen, grace to do it, grace to make the changes. Don't be afraid. That fear is a demon. Don't live in anxiety. That anxiety can be a demon. Practice trusting Jesus. I'm practicing. Practice with me. And with God's grace, we will grow in our faith with God's grace.